Hello there, this is DBT, and this Art of Rooms. And alright, today we're gonna have a look at the new special event that just started today, some hours ago, and it's about the Faraday... Not this one, the other new Faraday, let me click away from this. The Faraday Futurist FF something, it's a long name. Faraday Future FF91 2.0 Futurist, that's an unnecessarily long name. But anyway, new special event. This is the new car that obviously it's the main prize for it, and it's, well, basically an electric SUV from Faraday. Now, what is the performance of this? I don't know, but how about we do a quick race and test how it feels. Now, I haven't made it a secret that I don't like electric cars, and well, given that I like, you know, supercars and all of that stuff, an electric SUV isn't exactly something that I find necessarily super exciting, but... Oh wow! Hold on, let me pause the music. Oh my god, finally they reused this sound. Do you recognize it? For newer players this is probably very familiar, but for all players of this game, you may have already forgotten where this sound is used. This is the same engine, or rather I suppose, electric motor sound that the Audi e-tron, the regular version, uses. It's a very peculiar sound because it has that little thing where it sounds like it's always increasing the pitch of the sound. Oh man, that's very cool to hear again. It had been a very long time since I've heard this. But anyway, that's not to say that I like electrics or anything. I'm gonna say that the nitro on this thing, look at that duration. It is just absolutely crazy. And by the way, I should probably mention that I'm running this without boosters, you probably noticed. But still, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me try another one. And actually checking right now, it does have a bunch of color options. There is white, red, all of them are kind of in the same color palette, mostly whites and grays. So that's not necessarily super exciting, but hey, at least it does have color options. Though honestly, I think the main color, it looks actually pretty... While this color is very rare, it looks very ugly in my opinion. So I think I'm gonna keep it on white because that just feels right. So the first thing, like I just mentioned, the first thing that I can say about the car is that nitro duration seems absolutely ridiculous. Is this gonna be the best nitro car in this bracket? Actually, in this bracket, I wonder if this is gonna be the new king. And while I'm normally not the type of person who likes calling every single new car that gets released the king, this particular bracket, the 1590, has been dominated for a very long time by another electric car that is not available anymore and hasn't been available in a very long time. The Formula E Gen 2 something. I think that's the whole name, right? Formula E Gen 2. That is a car that I have no idea when it was made available. By the time I started playing, that car wasn't there, and it has never been made purchasable, acquirable, or in any way. So that's kind of sad for me. But yeah, that has been a car that has been dominating for a very long time, and no matter what new cars have been added or rebalancing that bracket, I don't think that car has straight up competition for the top spot. So I wonder if this is what is going to come to the throne, which would be kind of silly that an electric SUV would actually dethrone a racing electric vehicle. But oh well, that is the Faraday Future whatever long name, whatever. But of course, what we're here for is to actually check what are your possibilities to get this car. And of course, this is very subjective based on which cars you have, the rank that you have them at, and all of that stuff. But let's have a quick look at the cars required. So right out of the gate, obviously there's going to be some free tries with the main car, as it's normally the case in the special event. But we're also going to be needing the Nano Flow Cell Quantino, the BMW Homage, the GT by Citroën, the Faraday, the regular one, the one in Class S, Faraday Future FF0, whatever it's called. Then we also need again the GT by Citroën. Then this is the new Camaro, the ZL 50th Anniversary Edition, which by the way, you can get only if you purchase the Racing Pass. I already mentioned in another video that this was going to be the main car in there. But while I said that, this is another car, the Icona Volcano whatever, Titanium I think it's what it's called. This is another car that you can get in the Racing Pass. However, that's not exclusive to that. You could have acquired this car at other points, although while the Racing Pass is active, you can only get it through there. It's no longer available for purchase with Fusion Coins, which is a bit annoying, but there is that. Then there is also the Koenigsegg Regera, which is going to have a treasure rush. I don't understand why a treasure rush for a car that isn't even that great in that you could buy for Fusion Coins before, but oh well. If you didn't buy it for Fusion Coins, like I didn't, then you might be regretting it, like I am. But anyway, we need again the Faraday Future, the Koenigsegg Regera, then the Mercedes-Benz Silver Lightning, Asphalt Owl, Faraday again, the old one, Faraday, the new one, again the Silver Lightning, Asphalt Owl, Faraday Old, and Faraday New. So that is basically all that you need, all of the cars that you need. And I'm gonna say right away that it is a little bit crazy that this particular special event requires so many Class S cars. I don't know, maybe I should count how many were required in the previous ones, but you're gonna need the Faraday Future FF1, you're gonna need the Koenigsegg Regera, you're gonna need the Mercedes-Benz Silver Lightning, and the Asphalt Owl. So that's a lot of Class S cars for a car that it's only in Class B, low Class B at that. But anyway, as far as how you're gonna get the Faraday, the new one, you need 218 conditions in order to acquire it. Now the situation here is that it's very similar to how it's been in the previous several special events, where it's gonna be kind of difficult to get it if you don't own a lot of these cars, or I mean, you can get it if you're willing to spend a bunch of resources, but there is that. So, as usual, I made a little nifty, useful spreadsheet, so let's have a look at that. And here we are. So, again, I already tabulated over here all of the cars that are required, and the ranks, and the conditions, and all of that stuff. So, right out of the gate again, 218 conditions in order to unlock the new car, and here's all of the cars required, and the rank. Now, I'm gonna make a little bit of a pause here and say that the Faraday FF91, meaning the new one, I'm just gonna call them the new and the old Faraday, because I'm gonna have trouble remembering the name of each one, whatever. The new one has a free try. However, this special event, unlike previous special event, if we have a look at something like the Brabham special event, you would notice that the Brabham, you could drive it as, well, actually, come to think about it, no, I'm wrong about this. I was thinking of the wrong car. No, it is the Treasure Rush car that normally gets a bunch of free tries along with the car of the main, of the special event, or rather, the main car of the special event. Over here, it's a little bit weird, because the car that has a bunch of free tries, kind of, is the Faraday, the old one, which is neither the main car of this special event nor Treasure Rush. So, I don't know why it's featured so heavily over here, but there you go. So, again, as you can see over here, I write either if it's a free try or if it's a rank. Over here, I wrote it like this, FT standing for free try, because if we look at the special event itself, the rank that it mentions that it already has, or rather that it needs, is 1861. And whenever it's a car that you need to upgrade in order to participate, you will notice that at first they never require you to have it at maximum rank, while the Faraday does. So it's kind of weird. I think this is gonna be a free try, so anyone that you see like FT question mark is because I wasn't 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. So again, the new Faraday free try, then you're gonna need these cars at these particular ranks. Apparently a free try for the old Faraday, again a bunch of cars, and for example the Koenigsegg Regera. Now this is curious because the Koenigsegg Regera is a Treasure Rush car, but this one, it doesn't have a free try. You need to upgrade this car. So again, they tweaked a little bit the formula on this particular special event. Is it for better or for worse? I don't know, because I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be able to do in this special event. Because man, you know how in the previous special events I've been doing pretty well? Well, am I gonna be able to do the free try? Yes, of course. Can I do the Nano Flow Cell Continuo? I have the car, but I don't have I haven't upgraded it, so can I do this? Homage, I do have it. And obviously, as you can see, it highlights on green based on how many conditions I have and how many conditions are required to unlock. That's why they're highlighting. So then GT by Citroen, I don't have it. I do have the Faraday, but I think it's a free try, so we should be fine. I don't have this. I don't have this yet. Maybe I'll get it. It depends on a bunch of things. I don't have this one. So basically, as it stands right here, I'm already blocked. This is as far as I can get. Because these other cars, I don't have it upgraded, I don't even have it, I don't have it, it's the same car, and I don't have it. Let's say that I do get the Camaro CL 50th and I upgrade it a little bit, I'll make some progress, right? Great. Then Icona Volcano, cannot do it. Let's say that I get it, but I don't have it upgraded. I'm already locked. So you can see that, at least for me, this is already a special event where I cannot make a whole lot of progress. And this is what I have tried to explain in the previous videos where I do analysis of the special events, where I have had some good luck in the previous special events. But like I said, there's a point where, unfortunately, unless you have every single car upgraded or the vast majority of them upgraded, you're gonna encounter these walls where you're not gonna be able to make a lot of progress, and this is the case for me. So will I get the Faraday FF91, whatever? No, I won't. I won't be able to get this car, so well, that is the end of the road for me. But just for the sake of seeing how the progression increases, let's start marking this up so that you can see how, if you have the cars, you can unlock more stages and get the rewards from them. So let's say that I have the Nanoflow Sequantino, there you go, the Homage, I do have it, but let's put that, let's assume I also have the Citroen, free try for the Faraday, the Citroen, let's say that I have it, the Camaro CL50, let's say that I went premium and I have it, Icona Volcano Titanium, let's say that I have it because I supposedly bought the Racing Pass, and there's the Regera, which let's say that I have it. So as usual, let's see, what would be, no, you know what, let's just skip the Regera. Let's pretend that I don't have the, well, I actually don't, but in my hypothetical case, let's say that I don't have the Regera, thus I wouldn't be able to do this one either. I have the Silver Lighting, I have the Owl, I have the Faraday, I have a free try, and I have this, and I have that. So under this situation, if you have every single other car except for the oh Jesus, so many different terminologies here. From the Treasure Rush car, let's say that you don't have the Treasure Rush car, which is the Regera. As you can see, if you have all of the other cars, you still will be able to get this. But as I was saying at the start of this video, I find surprising how many Class S cars are required over here, and that's pretty tough. Now, something else that I didn't mention is that there is a reason for you to want to finish this too also, and that is because special events normally at the best reward is gonna be a special livery for the car of the special event, but that's not the case over here. The livery is for the old Faraday, and actually that it does look kind of dope. You can see it adds a texture and a little bit of not much. The important part is that it's a little bit animated. You can see over here how this lights up. Kind of difficult to notice, and honestly, what difference is this gonna make when you're racing this car? Because you're gonna see it from behind. What are you gonna be able to see from that? Just maybe a little bit of a light on this side, on the sides, but other than that, it's not very noticeable for the owner of the car. Well, I suppose you can at least enjoy the little textures over here. But overall, yeah, while I think this looks cool for the user, it's unfortunately not something that you're gonna be able to see other than in the menus or things like that, but oh well. It's a cool livery, so if you want to get it, you need to basically finish the entirety of the special events. It needs 340 conditions, while the event has a total of 345. So basically, at that point, you definitely need to own the Regera and have it upgraded so that you can do this too. That unlocks the Faraday, the new one, this stage for the new. No, wait, this is for the old one. You need to have the car pro'd, well, not pro'd at 1780. You need to do all 50 conditions over there. That unlocks the Faraday FF91, and with a rank of 1422, so you do everything, and that's how you get 345, which is 5 conditions more than you need in order to get the livery. So it is a bit of a strange special event. Honestly, like I said, I'm wholly uninterested on this car. Generally speaking, I don't like electric cars. So that's the very first thing. It's electric, but even then, I do like some electrics that are very cool looking. But then we have this that is just an SUV, so it's basically an electric SUV, and I'm completely uninterested on this thing. Like I was saying earlier, I think this, I mean, I don't know, I haven't done any tests, and I imagine some of the other creators are gonna do proper tests of this car, but I would hope that this car maybe will be dethroning the Formula E Gen. If anything, just I don't know. I don't want to show too much of a preference, but at least the E-Gen looks cooler than this. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a hater, but an electric SUV doesn't do it for me on a game that is focused on racing and hyper and supercars, you know? So the big SUV, I don't know, man. I don't know, but oh well, that's what we got. Again, I am at least happy to hear this engine, or rather this motor, again, this motor sound, because it's a very unique one that it's incredibly underused. I don't believe that any other car uses it. Why don't you let me know in the comments which other car uses, if there's another car that uses this engine motor sound, which one is it? But yeah, that is a Faraday Futurist something 91 number name weird whatever. But yeah, so let me know also in the comments if you're gonna have a chance to unlock this car. How close are you gonna get to getting this car? Are you going for it? Are you gonna upgrade some of those other cars? Are you gonna get the racing pass in order to unlock the Camaro CL50? I think you can skip that one, or hey, if you have tokens you can skip a whole lot of things, right? But yeah, I'm just curious to see how many people are excited to get this, because I know that not everybody's like me that focuses so much on the looks and the sounds. Maybe you just want the performance, and maybe this is an amazing performer, though to be honest, in the bracket that it is, I don't know, it's always a very empty bracket, so I don't know how useful that's going to be. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do, hit the like button, all of that good stuff. Check these other videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and stay safe. Bye-bye.